Good morning, children. Welcome back to the social session where we were learning about the rulers and buildings of ancient period. We have discussed about the construction of Qutub Minar by Qutbuddin Aibak somewhere around 12th century. And some of the engineering skills and construction styles we were observing in the previous classes. Monuments, they provide an insight into the technologies used for construction. Take something like a roof, for example. Today we construct a flat roof, okay. So we can make it by using wooden beams or a slab of stone across 4 walls. But the task becomes difficult if we want to make a large rooms with an elaborate structure. अगर छोटी रूम है तो 4 दीवारों को बना के उसके ऊपर रूफ डाल सकते हैं, मगर elaborate big large room if you wanted to construct and put the slab, then the task becomes challenging. So for such kind of superstructure, this requires more sophisticated skill चाहिए उसके लिए. Sophisticated in the sense? Sophisticated in the sense? What is sophisticated? It's a new word which you have come across. Sophisticated skill. So it requires a particular skill, a mastery over it, through which you can construct such a building or such a roof. So between the 7th and 10th centuries, architects started adding more rooms, doors and windows to buildings. Roofs, doors and windows were still made by placing a horizontal beams across 2 vertical columns. Vertical columns मालूम है नहीं आपको? ये है पिलर, ये vertical column बोलते हैं इसको. ये vertical column है, इसको vertical column. और ये जो है बीम बोलते हैं इसको. एक कॉलम को अटैच करते हुए अगर आपका बिल्डिंग देखो, ओके, ये बीम बोलते हैं इसको. ये हॉरिजॉन्टल है, ये वर्टिकल है. देखो ये बीम्स, ये बीम है, ये वर्टिकल कॉलम्स है. सो दे स्टार्टेड कंस्ट्रक्टिंग मेनी काइंड्स ऑफ roofs and providing doors and windows by putting these beams, horizontal beams. So a style of architecture which has got developed during this period is called as Tribate, okay. It's called as Tribate, or it is also called with another name called as a corbelled. So what is this a Tribate or corbelled style mean? Between the 8th and 13th centuries, the Tribate style was used in the construction of many temples, mosques and even in the tombs, and the buildings attached to large stepped wells. So this style, architectural style was used. What is this style mean? So generally you find this kind of entrance, I suppose. Have you seen this construction anytime? This is called as a corbelled technique through which they used to construct it. So this style is called as this is a arch which has been built in the style of corbelled, okay. And if you look at the construction of the temples in the early 11th century, Kandariya Mahadeva temple in which is dedicated to Lord Shiva is constructed in Khajuraho. Khajuraho temples has a vast sculpture. So one of the famous temples of India, Khajuraho temple, which is located in Madhya Pradesh, constructed around 11th century, that is in 999 AD by King Dhangadeva. If you look at this photograph is given in the textbook, children, such a Mahadeva temple, Kandariya Mahadeva temple. So the plan of the temple of Chandela dynasty, this is an ornamented gateway will be there. Gateway means entrance. Entrance जो है उसको gateway बोलते हैं. So that led to an entrance and the main hall, that is Maha Mandapam, that is the main hall where dances were performed by the dancers during the festivals, and the image of the chief deity was kept in the main shrine. Okay, जो deity जो रहती है विग्रह, so उसको जो है वो main temple में रखते हैं main deity, and that is called as Garbhagriha. Garbhagriha. So this was the place for ritual worship. The entire blueprint is given in the textbook. You can see there. Okay, steps जो है steps को ले what we call after climbing the staircase you can enter into the main hall. Okay, and then followed by the Mahamandapam. Then inside will be the main deity called as the Garbhagriha, where only the king and his family members and priests gathered there. And the Khajuraho complex contained royal temples where common people were not allowed at all. कॉमन पीपल को अलो नहीं करते थे, खाली राजा और उसका फैमिली को अलो करते थे. एंड द टेम्पल्स वर डेकोरेटेड elaborately by carved sculptures. The Rajarajeshwara temple at Tanjavur in Tamil Nadu had the tallest shikara. शिकरा यू नो दी टेम्पल का टॉप जो है उसको शिकरा बोलते हैं. सो वन ऑफ द टॉलेस्ट शिकरा यू विल फाइंड इन तंजावुर, दैट इज राजराजेश्वरा टेम्पल. एंड अबाउट दिस शिकरा एंड द स्टोरी ऑफ अदर थिंग्स विल सी इन द नेक्स्ट क्लास इवन चिल्ड्रन. थैंक यू.